What is the crack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gibboeire here with another episode of The Long Dark. So, a few of you may be wondering why I'm not really making World of Warcraft videos at the moment. I'm working my way through a backlog of them that I've recorded, and that's the only way I can currently get footage at the moment, really, to upload, because I can't get onto the WoW servers. They appear to be down. I tried to log on there about 20-30 minutes ago, and I got to the suggested realm list, and as you all probably know, you can kind of see a rough idea what the populations are on the servers, and I noticed that Chronos 2 was offline and Chronos was medium. So maybe there are people actually playing on Chronos. I'm not really 100% certain, but it appears as if the servers are down, at least for me anyway, and a couple of other people that have been commenting on my videos. So I'm glad to hear I'm not alone in that regard, but also it's kind of suckish. But it means that they're probably going to be doing something about the whole situation. Okay. So, since I haven't got anything better to do, we're going to jump back in here. So, the last time we were playing, we were in a pretty rough spot. We had a lot of situations befall us. Let's not forget this insulated vest. I think I did pick that up last time, but I didn't save the game in between, so that small little item there would be left behind if we weren't paying attention. I watched the video beforehand, before I actually jumped on here. Just to make sure that I had an idea what I was actually getting myself into. I don't think we can do anything with those, so we're going to drop them because it's excess weight, it's dead weight that we don't need. What time are we at? There's 3 hours of darkness, we're a little bit thirsty and we're a little bit peckish. So I guess I'm going to get our guy topped off with a bit of H2O. How are we on calories? We've 1,300. I actually can't see any. I can't even see the bed, man. Wow, this is nuts. Okay, well, do you know what? Let's give it the 2 hours. There's about 2 hours of darkness left. So we'll get our guy rested up. It's a sacrifice of calories, but it'll just get us closer to that daytime. We are fully rested. That's good to know. There's a bed. I actually can't see anything. This is probably... Oh, no, I can now. My eyes are adjusting to the darkness. We're going to pop our head out and see what the weather's like. It doesn't sound like it's terrible. And we can see it's -8. Just familiarizing myself with stuff. Okay. From what I remember... There's a cabin over that way, the hunter's one, which I believe may have more ammunition in it. And since we're currently burning our way through rounds, probably may not be a bad idea to consider exploring it. So we're going to go over yonder. I'm hoping to come across a cabin, or maybe, I don't know, a survivors, or not a survivor, I keep calling them survivors, a corpse of some sort that we may be able to exploit for resources. Jesus, anything at this stage. Food is our primary concern at the moment. We will grab sticks as we go along for fire starting purposes, because we're going to need all of that as well. I think we still have a log on us. Let's just see what's over this hill. Oh, there's the structure. Okay. This looks like ice. Yeah, okay, there may be cattails here. Got to keep our eye out for wolves and stuff here now. We've been running into them a lot lately. Yeah, cattails would be good right now. Okay, we're gonna go over and explore this structure. I see a cattail there. Grab that straight away. Yeah, give me that. Cheap, easy calories. That's what we want. These will get us through a day. I see some rabbits. I was about to say I see some old man's beard. But there's some rabbits over there. There's more cattails. We're going to go over and grab them. I know the structure's just behind me there. I'm more concerned about getting things that I can eat if needs be, just to push our survival out that bit much more. And again, we're going to be keeping a wide eye on the horizon there. Make sure that there's no undesirable characters. Temperature's out to dropping off rapidly, so we may have to consider heading back to that cabin. In which case, I'm going to need as many resources as I can in a short space of time. We're going to see what's here. There may be some bits and bobs here that we can use. There's a broken arrow. Broken arrow! A bandage, we may need that. Oh, a rifle round, well that's good. We're going through those. Soup, pork and beans, that's good. Whetstone, and a newsprint. We've gotten some food items. Not necessarily the ones that we would want, but... That rabbit makes so much noise. We've gotten some food items, which is good. Some is better than none. I don't want to spend too long out in the cold. I can see these mushrooms. I think we can make reishi tea with them. I'm not... Yeah, reishi mushrooms. I'm starting to remember things.
Keep this cold.
Okay, I think we get calories from that. I'm not 100% certain. We're going to grab it anyway. Okay, we're going to look for more cattails, and then I guess it may be just a case if we're going to have to hole up in that cabin again for another while until it gets a little bit warmer. But we have the supplies now that we can probably last a wee bit longer. Weather's changing. Oh no. Not the time to be out exploring, so we're going to grab as many cattails as we can, and we're going to keep ourselves orientated. It's just over that hill. We may make our way back over that way now shortly. You can definitely hear the weather is changing. Don't need to cook the cattails either, which is an advantage, because, yeah, our guy's starting to freeze. Definitely an advantage, because, it's going to be hard to cook in a place where we have to go outside to cook and it's really windy. The wind will blow out your fire. There's more cattails. We'll grab them. I don't know how far we are from the rail. I'm really spun around now at this point. Like, I kind of recognize some parts of this and I don't recognize others. I wouldn't feel confident enough to be able to navigate my way back just yet. Although, like, this is a stream. The stream's full of downhill. The rail is uphill and it may actually come from the lake. And, oh, wow, no, this is getting real bad. Yeah, we're going to make our way back to the cabin. This just got ridiculous. And our condition is dropping rapido. 18 degrees outside of the... we're not going to sprint. No, there's no need to sprint. We'll not risk that. If we were desperate, we could shoot a... we could shoot a rabbit, but I don't think we're desperate yet. And of course, there's always putting another bullet into a wolf if we needed to. Yeah, we're just going to make our way back to the cabin and chill out and eat some cattail rushes and see how things improve. We'll go for a snooze or pass some time anyway to keep our guy cushy. Here's a stick. We're going to grab that. And again, fire starting implements and tools and materials. We need all of this. Okay, I don't know if we have any accelerant left. I think we used it all on our last fire. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so this is no good to us. But if we want to start a fire, our best bet would probably be going over here. Yeah, we're out of the thing there. Okay, but we're going to get inside anyway because it's free heat. Free heat. Hopefully we don't get stuck here for an episode. We're going to chew all these cattails, fill our guy up. Welcome to World of Cattail Simulator. We have the pork and beans, which is 600 calories if we're desperate. But we'll have to cook that, I think. Or will we? No, actually, I'm not 100% certain. I'm going to click it now and just check. Cold. Yeah, we can cook it up. I'm going to hang on to that, and if needs be, if we make a legger to somewhere else and we end up getting hypothermia, if we warm that up, I think that warms you from the inside and it helps combat the hypothermia. The cattails are going to bring us right up to our 2,500 calorie mark. Or just under it. Math. Not my good thing. Not my good side. And we'll rehydrate our guy too while we have a chance. How are we doing? Okay. We're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. We're doing alright. I reckon we pass a bit of time in the bed. Just an hour just to get the heat back into our dude. I don't know if it sounds windy or what the crack is there. I was listening to the kind of sound effects in the background. We'll pop our head back outside and see what we're dealing with. Minus 15. That's not so bad. Although we are windshield protected. No, minus 20. That's pretty bad. Okay, yeah, we'll pop our head down for just another hour. Just to get our heat up full. Did I loot this? Empty, yeah. And while we've got better light, just having a look around to see if I can see anything. No. Nothing. Okay, I'm not going to break any of that stuff down. That can be a kind of an emergency supply of wood if we need it. How are we looking? 13. Still 13. No wind. Now's our chance. So, from what I remember, and I do recognize these huts now, especially since this thing is over here, the hunter's cabin is straight in this direction some way. So if we proceed this way, there's a good chance we'll be able to secure a lot of resources. However, I reckon that stream flows from the lake. So if we follow that stream, we'll be able to get back to Mystery Lake and then salvation. I would be very salty if there were wolves here. I'm just going to say that right now. Very, very salty. Not sure if that was a howl in the background. Going to proceed as if it wasn't. Something on top of that? No. I see the old man's beard, but we have 5 of it anyway. So I'm not too pushed about getting more. It's not really vital at this moment in time. Okay. I was thinking about like doing hardcore kind of like live streams of this or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you just go with it until you kick it. Although we don't seem to be doing too bad here now at the moment. I think we've stabilized our character for the time being. Now we just need to find more toys. So kind of more tools and stuff like that and implements. We need to look after our tools as well. Start sharpening them with the whetstones and all that type of gear. And we need to look into getting a bow. I was never really good with the bow from what I remember. That was a tricky item to use. I never really got used to the aim, so that would definitely be something that would require a bit of practice. Do I have like a reticle? I don't think so. I think you need like I don't think like maybe there's a way of turning on the targeting reticle or something like that. But would that be cheating? No, yeah, no, I do have one. Look, you know, you can see it there. I think it just fades out when you're walking along, like. Okay. I'm not really seeing much in the way of civilization. Even if there was a cave or something. The cave sometimes... Oh, there's a wolf. I hear birds. Birds mean body. I hear them over here. But I don't want to aggro the wolf. So we're going to keep our distance. Of course, it would be at the wolf. I don't know, I reckon we abandoned ship on that one. We're not really in a position to be tangoing with someone we don't want to be tangoing with. Mental note to come back here, though. Mental note to come back here. May lose him at a different stage. Oh, God damn it, man. I reckon whatever that is probably good. And we probably want it, but meh. You win some to lose some. Sometimes you gotta learn when to just bite the bullet and be like, nah. Actually, here, do you know what? If we can even get a bit of... I hear more. Yonder. Are we playing with fire here? He looks like he's a fair bit away. I don't know if we were super sneaky about it. Is that a body or is it wood? No, it's wood. Oh no. If we're super sneaky. That's huge. Oh, what's on this? Is there meat? Harvest it. Screw it. We're gonna need it. It's gonna take a little while. Oh man, the shadow's passing over me. How long is this gonna take?
Can't feel my hands.
No, he's cold. We ain't gonna risk it. We're gonna get away now. We've got a bit of meat. That may attract the wolf from a longer distance. So I'm gonna put a bit of distance between us and him. Just straight away. I know it's a waste of calories and stuff like that, sprinting like that, but I just didn't want to be nearby. That was a good steal. No, that was good. Now we definitely, that was worth the little bit of risk. We've definitely profited. And we've got some steaks, steer steaks, some venison for this evening. I have had venison, by the way. My father is friends with a couple of butchers, and they own land or something. I'm not really 100% certain. They're nice guys, actually. I know them. They're across the bridge there, and they have a really good butchers. But they have their own farm, and I think they used to slaughter their own animals or stuff like that. I'm not really 100% certain how all that stuff works now, but you know, their own produce and all, and like really fresh, good quality food. Is there a guy making noises? Yeah. This looks human, so we're gonna head that way. My fear is getting turned around in an area where I'm not going to recognize things and then struggling to find shelter.
So cold.
Our guy is now... Oh, no, right.
Just gonna lay down for a bit. You
don't want to lay down for a bit. That's the hypothermia talking, pal. You want to stay awake and start moving, getting that blood pumping in the body. Our condition is deteriorating rapidly, so we may have to consider lighting a fire out in the open. I'm going to haul it through here. No wolf. No wolf. Not now. Oh, that's... This could be huge for us. Okay, right. We could get in here and just... I remember this. This has a stove in it. It sometimes has a body in it, too. Have we been here in this playthrough? No, we haven't. Okay, yeah, my test playthrough, I was in here. Okay. Start a fire. And cook the steaks. That's the plan. That's what we're going to go with. I'm using the wood matches because they give, I think, an extra like 5% to our fire starting chance than the cardboard ones.
Come on.
That's it, bud. Will the fire into existence. We're going to start a fire. We're going to cook some of this food, and then we're going to try and start a fire. And we're going to will some of this... we're going to will it into existence, but we're going to will the weather to not turn bad on us, and then we're going to cook up these steaks just to give us a bit more breathing space. Get the heat back into our guy. The cooking, while we're doing the cooking, the heat will get back into us, and then that'll just set us up for the next stretch of our journey. Oh man, this is... We are really burning through some matches here. This is... We've got the resources to keep starting fires, but I'd rather be more successful with my fire starting. 377 chances. This is number 3 now, so statistically speaking, this should work. But, you know, RNG... Be sound. Be good. Oh man, really? Come on. Come on. Statistically speaking, we should have fire. This is a joke. Let's go one last time. We need this to happen. I need heat in my guy. We've wasted a lot of time trying to do this now, so we've probably taken a lot of condition damage. Need this to happen, bud. Don't be like this. Game. Game. Be nice. Be nice. I'm feeling it. Success. Good stuff. Burn. We can cook the reishi mushrooms. I don't really know what they do, but we'll cook the steaks. And just get the heat back in our bud. And we'll cook this one as well. Fresh cooked venison. Wonderful. You can see our guy, he's getting sorted out here now. Well, do you know what? Let's cook a reishi mushroom. I think it's making like tea or something like that. I'm not really 100% certain. Oh yeah, reishi tea. We'll take a brand. Which will keep burning as we're walking along. Oh, hang on. Item. Is this medical? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's like an antibiotic, it's saying. So we'll hang on to it. Is the weather changing? No, it's not that bad. I know our guy is thirsty in that, but I think we're okay for a minute. So now I just need to find something that looks familiar. I have an idea where I am. I think if I head this way, the hunter's cabin is this way. If we get there, we may well find like tons of resources. This brand is going to keep us in the heat for a little while as well, unless the wind starts a blowing, in which case we're up the creek without a paddle again. But it is going to provide us with a little bit of warmth. You can brandish it at wolves as well. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I think the hunter's cabin is just... Once we get around this brow of this hill, past this tree into this clearing area. Wait, what is that? Rail cars. Oh no. Actually, you know what? Now I'm not so confident. I think we want to crest this hill. If not... Oh, that's near the camp office, actually, so... Not all is lost. That's a good indication of where we are. We get up on top of this hill. And if things aren't looking so good, we'll do a U-turn. Head up to those rail cars there, see if there's any resources, and then push back to the camp office. I hear crows, which means a body. So we are going to go investigate. Oh yeah, he's down yonder. That's a dude. But we will get the height advantage since we've expended so many calories getting up here, just to get the vision, just to see can we spot at him. There's something down there that's dead. There's a wolf there too. I think the hunter's cabin is over yonder. Yeah, I do see a structure there. That is it, most definitely. There's a wolf in between us and that. I'm about to drop him the torch, by the way. Oh wait, we need to take it easy going down here. We're going to search this body, and then I'm going to see if I can tab around that other one. I'm stutter stepping down, by the way. It's not the game lagging. I'm just trying to not break an ankle. Okay, let's see what this bud has for us. Oh, lovely. Beef jerky. Oh man, I would wreck some beef jerky right now. I make my own beef jerky sometimes, actually. Hang on, I'm going to move this mic a little bit closer to me. I make my own beef jerky sometimes. I'll go out and buy like a really cheap cut of beef. And I'll marinate it in like soy sauce and salt and all that type of stuff and spices and all types of gear and a bit of brown sugar and that. And then I'll dry it. I'll turn on the oven. Just that it turns on just a little bit. So it's warm air being cycled through the oven with the fan. And then I suspend all of it from racks in the oven. So I get about 3 racks. And then I cut it all really thin. And marinate it for like a day or two. And it's suspended in the oven while the fan is on. And that just cycles air through it. And it kind of acts like a dryer. Oh yeah, that wolf is over here. So we're just going to see where he is. If he's close, we'll kill him. But I think he wandered off. No. No. No, you don't want to deal with this. You don't want to deal with this right now, bud. You don't want to deal with this right now. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Oh, he is ready for this jelly. We're just going to keep backing up. Getting into a better position. He's going to crest this hill, and he's going to come right at us. We're going to keep backing. Backing away. You're not ready for it, bud. He's ready for it. Alright, so just chill. Take our time. All the time in the world. Dead. Nailed it. How are we doing condition-wise? How are we doing in the cold? How's the weather? I'm going to start a fire right here. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to hope the weather doesn't turn meldy. And we are going to start a fire. The weather is going to turn meldy. I'm going to take his hide. I'm going to use the knife. Should be a bit quicker. I know it's going to affect our condition and that, but the hide is the most important thing here at the moment. Sprained. How did I sprain my wrist? I didn't even move. Sometimes this game is a bit jippy like that. Like it screws you. Like this will take 4 minutes. 8 minutes to 20. 24. 24 maybe too long. Oh, no. Barehanded. Oh, I want a knife. 25 minutes for 2.5 kilos. That's a good trade.
Making my head feel thick.
The weather ain't so bad. Close. We'll quickly... I hear something. I hear something really close. We'll go for another one. I'm watching this. I'm concerned about the numbness. I want to get as much of this wolf as I can, though. Like, this will keep us going. No, we'll go for another one. Come on, let's get all of it if we can. Like, the weather isn't actually that cold now, so we may actually be able to get all of this. Even the gut. I can come back for the gut. No, we'll focus on the meat. Meat will keep us alive. Because we still have to make it to the cabin.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
No, you don't. Oh, what? Oh, no. That's in the way of the cabin. Is he eating the dude? Oh, man, no. Okay, bro. Let's not tango with this feller. He's bigger than me. We are down a bullet. Where was the cabin? Oh, I've spun myself around now. I think it's directly that way. He is in the way. Like, this is problems. Damn. Like, the weather is not really good for us at the moment. My guy is getting numb. His condition's going to start dropping soon. Not rapidly. It's only -2, but if he wanders off, I'll go down. I'll snake in behind him. We've got a lot of... I don't know how many shots it takes to kill a bear. He's a wandering. We'll just creep in here behind him. I think we've got a lot of stuff on us. We're weighed down. I think the cabin is just over that hill. Yeah, it is. So he is directly in our path. I think we're okay. Oh yeah, hatchet, man. We need that. The bear looked like it was nomming on this dude. New winter coat? That sounds like it's getting louder. That may be really, really good. Oh yeah. I think we're actually, like, we're not losing temperature. Yeah, we're not gaining. I have no longer got sight in the bear. I hear it. I don't see it. Because we're already so full of weight, like, I think even if we did kill it, we wouldn't be able to harvest stuff from it. And if we kill it, we're going to have to harvest stuff from it. Like, we're going to have to exploit that kill. I don't want to crest that hill because I reckon he's just on the other side of it and that'll probably aggro him. See if we can scare that rabbit into him. I don't even know if a bear would chase a rabbit. I know nothing about bears. Ireland doesn't have it. What the hell is that? Oh, that's definitely something. Oh, they're bones. This is his den. This is not a place to be. This is not a place to be. The weather sounds like it's changing as well. Oh, no. We are in a terrible position here. There he is. Well, do you know what? While he's there, let's have a goozy and see if there's anything in these bones. I don't know if we can actually loot the bones and maybe use them to create, like, I don't know, fishing hooks or something. No. Okay. Grand. Whatever. The bear is directly in our way of getting to the cabin. If I can crest this hill, I may well be able to bypass him. I hear more crows, so I reckon he's probably making his way to whatever the crows are nomming. I can still hear him creeping there in the background. I'm going to cut this episode if I can make it to the cabin. I hear something to my right. You need to go away, bud. I need to focus. There's the cabin. The noise of this deer. It's freaking me out. Let's not sprain our wrist or ankle. Just keep going sideways. I don't see it. If we can get to within a certain distance of the cabin, I can make a break for it. But I'd rather see the bear. I'd rather know where it is, where I stand with it in terms of being able to make a getaway. Can I even sprint? I can't. But I'll probably run out of energy really, really rapidly. There's crows over by that barn. So I reckon he's probably in there eating whatever it is that they're at. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going for it. We run really slow. We're just going to try and put some distance here. We can hole up in this cabin for a day or two. I know for a fact this is definitely chock-a-block with resources. And you know what? We may even come out later and then try and deal with that bear. We have a lot of meat on us, by the way. We got meat, deer meat, we got wolf meat, we got everything. We did have to kill another wolf, but we got another hide. Like, it wasn't without its advantages. I don't think we're doing too badly.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Shut up, moaning. We are not doing too badly. And that bear's over behind that barn. Just looking to see if there's any bits and bobs for us here. There may be items outside here. I'm not really 100% certain. There'll be a lot of resources in here, which we are going to have a look at in the next episode. So this has been Gibboeire, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching the series. If you are enjoying it, consider leaving a like on the video. It does help me out a lot, and it lets me know I'm doing a good job. And you know, if you fancy coming back to watch these videos in future, or watching any of the other videos on my channel, possibly consider subscribing to the channel. Again, it lets me know I'm doing a good job, and makes me feel good. And that's what you want to do, right? That's what you want to do, right? Take her handy, ladies and gents. Bye-bye. I'm just going to move in here because it'll mean it'll save. Sweet.